Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom. Sorry, I just had to adjust the camera for the kingdom portion just for a little bit. But we're back, and guess what? I'm gonna be going through the whole entirety of the Romance Kingdom again. However, I'm not going to be a little pleb who literally gets dumped on the very last day. I am going to guarantee myself love, because you know what they say. If you end up losing someone that you love, what's the best next thing that you do? Well, you have to cheat. So, basically what's going to happen is I'm going to go through a video going through every character and how to love each and every one, basically. But I have a guide pulled up where it shows you the exact steps. And the thing is, this isn't even just like my normal videos where it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe it's just going to be like, I don't know, parts. No, this is going to be a full playthrough. Full playthrough of how everything is going to go down. And I'm also going to be trying to voice the characters. And let me tell you, it's going to destroy my throat, but we're going to try anyway. Ooh, red saliva. It's not blood, I promise. I just ate a strawberry not Starburst, Airhead. That's what it is. But basically, before we get onto this, I will be reading comments from the Stardust Cookie quotes, story, and upgrading video. So, with that being said, if you want to leave your comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and that's what matters. So, I'm going to choose myself. I'm just going to be Hyper, actually, because I feel like that's a little bit more formal. Or maybe make it like a actual like first name or something. By first name, I mean like a full name like everyone else. I don't know. But okay. So here's how it goes first. Let's just start this off by saying, my name is Hyper. I'm a student at Kingdom High, room 1C, over there's my classroom. Why is the atmosphere so chaotic, you ask? Spring at Kingdom High School is usually like that. The garden limited with 100-year-old cherry blossom trees is a famous flower viewing spot. It's said that a walk around the schoolyard under the falling flower petals will turn even enemies into lovers. Essentially, it's the reason of love. Naturally, I'm one of the popular students, so I'm quite excited for this year, or just excited for the time of the year. The weather today is great as well, so it just feels like something romantic is about to happen. If only. I pretend like I don't care, but lately even I find my heart beating a bit faster as I wait for something romantic to happen. I wonder, could there be anyone who has such feelings for me? As soon as I had that thought, I heard my name from the other end of the hallway. Hey, isn't this HyperHimes' locker? Oh my god!
Hyper, looks like someone confessed to you.
No way. As I approached my locker with my classmates surrounding me, I saw a heart-shaped box of chocolates and a small letter inside. I carefully opened the envelope and read the neatly written letter inside and said, I would like to take a walk with you by the lake one day.
Wow, so they said that they want to go on a walk with you. That's so romantic.
It's spring after all. Hyper is about to enter the season of love. Congrats. Wait a minute. Doesn't this say it? No, this doesn't say who it's from though. Don't tell me. Are you playing a prank on me? No way. Why would we do something like that? Are you sure? Could it be that something romantic is about to happen to me? But what can I do about it when I have no idea who the sender is? I left my teasing friends in the hall and entered the classroom to sit down. My heart was pounding and I felt almost dizzy from excitement. This day was going to be special. I could feel it. Now we're in the classroom.
Oh, Hyper, I heard that you got a box of chocolates. Come on, show us.
Oh, how annoying. I managed to escape from my teasing classmates and sat down on my seat.
Hyper, are you okay? You seem tired.
And that's Herbert Hu, my childhood friend. He has a passion for plants, and they weirdly seem to like him as well, so the gardening club already had their eyes on him as a potential member before he even started school here. On his first day of school, the entire gardening club ran out to welcome him. Outside of his passion for plants, he's a kind and gentle friend who has followed me around since I was young because of his shy nature. I guess he doesn't know about the whole secret admirer thing yet. So, someone left this box of chocolates in my locker? Weird, right? I took one of the heart-shaped chocolates and ate it. Tasty.
Wow, you received a box of chocolates? That's so nice.
Yeah, I received a letter as well. I would like to take a walk with you by the lake one day. Is what it said.
Wow.
So after this, by the way, we're doing the Rachel storyline. I don't know any of the dialogue in between. All I know are the correct choices. So what we first have to choose is, it must be a prank. So let's go with that. It must be a prank.
Surely it isn't. You're a good person, Hyper. Why would you not be surprised if someone had, I wouldn't be surprised if someone had a crush on you.
I'm a good person?
Of course, Hyper. You always make an effort to speak to every student with sincerity. It wouldn't be strange if one of them liked you.
Thank you. Then I suppose I should look for the sender of this letter.
Huh? Are you saying you'll look for the sender even though you don't actually want to go on a walk with them?
It's like you said, if there's someone out there who likes me that much, shouldn't I at least find them and thank them?
You're really brave, Hyper. The sender will have a the sender will have a reason to hide their identity, so if you choose to look for them, it's a good idea to be discreet.
That's true. Alright, I'll be careful with my search. Thank you, Herbert.
You must be excited. Good luck, Hyper.
Aw, so sweet.
Oh, what's with all the commotion? My. Did our dear Hyper receive chocolates in the letter? I'm impressed. Let's see that.
Nope. Wait. Hold on, wait, Rachel, give it back. Dang it, she's totally gonna make a scene. I tried to hide the box of chocolates in the letter, but Rachel was faster. Seriously? This quick pink-haired student is the class rep and star of their school's fencing club, Rachel Raspberry. She's a child prodigy when it comes to swordsmanship. I heard that she easily defeated a high school champion when she was just in middle school. I also heard that bullies from a neighboring high school dared to get in a fight with her, not knowing who she was, but she single-handedly took care of everyone with just a stick. A stick! I don't know how much of that is true, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised knowing Rachel. Good grades, amazing swordsmanship, looks like an angel, but still down to earth by being brutally honest. Everyone wants to be her friend, and I'm pretty sure she has her own fan club. She probably received the most chocolates and confessions in our class, so why is someone like her showing interest in my letter? Take a walk with you by the lake one day. That's it? And you don't know who it's from? Boring. Excuse me? Oh, sorry, it's just a matter of personal preference, I guess. These mystery confessions are just so dull and so old-fashioned. I mean, if you want to express your feelings, why all the secrecy? Which, the rest of that, oops, why the secrecy? Be confident. Just say, I like you. I can make you happy. If you don't have the guts to say that out loud, then why bother? What do you think, Hyper? You can't possibly like a creeper who lurks behind the shadows and has to secretly confess their feelings. So after this, you have to say you have no right to judge their feelings, which I'm pretty sure I said this before. Don't be so mean. You don't know what this person is going through. They might be in a complicated situation or something. Whatever the case is, I don't want to make fun of someone's feelings, especially if they're in for me. Perhaps you're right. I was nervous that I would be upsetting Rachel, but her reply sounded almost sweet. Wait, was that a smile? Ooh, but why? If only the person who wrote this could hear you right now. They might even be thinking, I knew I made the right choice. And this one? Thanks. Thanks, I hope so. I'm actually quite nervous. You might be used to all this, but this is my first time. I ended up telling Rachel the truth. I mean, she was just too nice. Obviously, I regretted it immediately.
Are you serious? What are you, 5? Your first box of chocolates.
Stop that. There's always a first time for everything.
Enjoy those fuzzy feelings while you can, because who knows, I might be your last chance. Or, oh no, it might be your last chance. Don't read what I said out loud. Alright, I have fencing club stuff to take care of. See ya.
What do you mean, my last chance? I was about to retort, but Rachel already disappeared into the crowd. As Rachel got up and left, the other students who surrounded my seat also dispersed and went back into their seats. It was then that a timid student approached me. Hyper, do you have a moment? Huh? For what? Wait, that letter you're holding. You, put that away. I'm not going with you. Come on, please. I can't go on my own. Please, come with me. My lovesick friend grabbed me and dragged me into the class of 3S. Oh my god, you're confessing to her? I'm just leaving this letter and gift in her locker. Just keep watch and make sure she doesn't come out and see us, please. No. This is a terrible idea. You'll think she'll actually read it? You'll be lucky if she doesn't just use it as a kindling for her bonfire during one of her moon watching sessions. Of course you would go for Serena Fair, the girl who only has eyes for the moon. Serena was a senior, and she was famous for her quiet nature and otherworldly beauty. So many students admired her, but no one who confessed to her ever had any luck winning her affection. My friend would be no different. Serena never took her eyes off the sky and had no actual interest in real people. Many students had tried their luck with Serena by suggesting to go moon watching together, which was simply an attempt to get a date. Of course, this never worked on someone like Serena, who was so sincere about her love for the moon. When it turned chilly and her date offered her their jacket, she wouldn't even spare them a glance, but continued to recite romantic sonnets to the moon, or sonnets, I don't know. No one had dared to ask her out on a date ever since a student who excitedly went on an overnight date with her during winter came back with frostbite. Even so, students continued to fall for Serena, and every now and again someone would have the courage to leave secret gifts in her locker. But back to my classmate. I had to go through the at least 20 poem collections just to write this letter. Can you just read it through for me and see if it's okay? Serena likes poems after all, so she should like this letter, right? And she might like the letter. She might like the letter, but that doesn't mean she'll like you. As I took the letter to read it, my classmate rushed off to the bathroom with a nervous expression. It was right then I felt a mysterious presence behind me and turned around. Ah, Serena Fair. That letter. Were you going to leave it for me? So, about that letter. This is bad. This won't turn out well, whether she receives the letter or not. Not knowing what to do, I simply babbled on in an attempt to distract Serena. Admiring and endlessly longing for something is a very beautiful thing, but have you ever considered what happens to our hearts when the longings collide with reality?
When longing and reality collide?
Serena, who had seemed a bit confused at first, soon fell into her own world with a faraway look in her eyes. As she started mumbling to herself unintelligibly, I swiftly snuck back to the classroom. Poor friend, I'm sorry. And then all of a sudden, I hear squeals and cheers coming from the gym. Hey, what's with all the racket?
It's the student council president. He set up an actual chocolate fountain.
Huh? Oh wow, I have to see this for myself. Come, my friends. Come, one and all, my fellow classmates. That dashing smile figure greeting everyone over there is president of the student council. He's from one of the wealthiest families ever. Nearly half of the school's students are members of his official fan club, and I can definitely see why. The fan club is famous for its loyalty and infatuation with him. Rumor has it that anyone bad-mouthing the president ends up with a wedgie while dangling off the roof. Lovey-dovey, sweetie cutie, dessert day is upon us, my friends. Desert day, that's a completely different day. So, behold, I prepared a lovely chocolate fountain out of my own pocket, no less, for all to enjoy.
Ooh, thank you, Marcus!
Such presence, such showmanship. I wonder how he pulls it off. You're Hyper, right? Seems that you've already received some chocolates. Huh? How did you know my name? Well, what's this? You've already received one small box of chocolate. Dear, oh dear, such a shame. So, hey, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. You may be the president, all tall and handsome looking, but really, a shame? I didn't even have a chance to stop myself from snapping back at him. I could already feel the eyes of his fan club boring holes into my very being. Huh, never thought about it like that, because I've always never had to experience such a thing. Huh? He's smiling?
Ooh, that smile! President Madeline, I didn't get any chocolates. I want to receive from you and only you.
Wait. Like I said, what a presence. A single smile turned that gaggle of fans into a shrieking frenzy. But seriously, what was the reason behind that smile? Nah, it can't be. Oh, great. I left my bag in the classroom. I only made it 2 steps into the door when this week's cleaning monitor barked out my name. Bang, hooky again, Hyper. You're in charge of the trash cans this week, remember? Oh, I completely forgot. Sorry. I'll get right to it. These bags need to be taken out, right? Yeah, take them out to the dumpsters behind the building. Alright, thanks. The closer I got to the dumpsters, the more I regretted coming alone. Got a lot of nerve wandering around here on your own, dyed hair and all that. Not bound to us upperclassmen. You're just a junior, so act like one.
Hey, I think I've seen you before. Yeah, I've definitely seen you before.
I don't want to fight. Hey, dude, it's him. A thuggish super bully, rumored to be the son of some shady corporate bigwig. Doesn't pick a fight, but when he does, he swings a 2x4 like there's no tomorrow in a raging flurry. Dude, he's been called the Dark Tornado of Kingdom High. Your days as bullies are over. Meet your end. It's Derek DeChaco.
Ah! Oh, dude, come on, just let us go.
Let you go.
Please, dude, I mean, boss man, Derek, dude.
Get out of my sight, and this place better be cleaned up the next time that I'm here.
Yes, sir, we'll be on our way now.
So that's Kingdom High's public enemy number 1. Rumor has it he's flunked junior year for a full decade. At that moment, the bullies ran past me as if their lives depended on it, and then he saw me. His ice-cold gaze froze me in place. Hi, hey, Derek. So, do you need to go to the nurse's office? Talk. Do you need to go to the nurse's office? I'm not hurt. But, oh, my scar. It's an old scar from a long time ago. Doesn't matter. There's no one in the school that can hurt me. What was that? I thought I saw a shade of sadness sweep over his face. Maybe the rumors of him flunking are making me see things, but there's a deepness in his eyes that can't be found in a high schooler. If no one's left to hurt you, then, wow, it means no one will pick a fight with you in the first place. As soon as I blurted that out, I could see a flicker of warmth in his gaze. Not a sincere, caring type of warmth, but more like a pity for a critter caught in a trap. Stop talking and just go. Okay, well, bye. It didn't feel like a threat, but it definitely sent shivers down my spine. I hightailed it out of there after saying that brief goodbye. Bye. When I came home, I immediately fell asleep, absolutely exhausted from talking to so many people, but somehow that exhaustion felt good. That night, my dreams were filled with chocolate soldiers flying around on letters dancing. So now that we're on day 2, now I get to take a break to go ahead and read some comments, because, dear lord, the choices are somehow multiplied by 2, basically, in the next day, and I need to take a drink and need to take a little comment break. I know this is a guide, but people come first, you know? Anyway, there's actually not many comments here. I'll just read 3 from Shadow Does Stuff. One saying, I just learned that you can resonate toppings in at least episode 16 dark mode. Really? That sounds interesting. Hopefully if I get there at some point, I can try it myself. Your other comment says, I really like him, his design, personality, and everything, but he gets 1,000 times better in the episode 16 story. I cannot wait to play the episode 16 story. I'm slowly getting there, don't worry. And your other comment says, recently my problematic aunt thinks I should stop playing Kingdom when she saw Stardust because it's racist. Okay. You could tell me all the stuff that you want about the new OvenBreak update, but how can you tell me the Cosmic Cookie is racist? I know he also said in parentheses blackface or something, but come on! That's so stupid, and I know, like, you know, opinions are the thing that people can follow, but it's based around literally space. I don't think you, okay, yeah, racism, but is there such thing as spacism? Like, come on, dude. Anyway, day plumbing 2. Morning already. Let's have a sweet day today. Since I had received that anonymous confession and chocolate yesterday, I came to school with a completely different mindset. What can I say? Somehow, even a boring, peaceful day now felt exciting. I no longer felt strange watching the other students get excited about possible confessions from secret admirers. I even started to think that liking someone for their charms and cherishing them from afar was actually a very beautiful thing. If only I had realized that sooner, perhaps I would not have been so bored at school.
Oh, good morning, Hyper. Isn't today just beautiful?
Good morning, Herbert. Oh, you have some sweat on your forehead. Come closer, I'll wipe that for you.
Thank you. The after-school club promotion week starts today, so I was preparing stuff for that this morning. The gardening club is planning to show off some useful gardening tips. Hyper, you haven't joined a club yet, right?
That's right, I couldn't really figure out which one to pick.
Then this upcoming week is the perfect chance to find out. Have a good look around. I'm sure there will be a club perfect for you, Hyper. If you don't mind, would you like to check out the gardening club as well?
I'll think about it.
Alright, then I'll see you around, Hyper. I'll see you later.
Come to think of it, I'd forgotten all about the club promotion week. Honestly, I'd never signed up for a club because making new friends was so tiring. I would rather go home and play games. But now I feel a new urge to actively make friends. This whole club experience thing might be a good opportunity for me. So where should I start? I wonder where the most popular club is. The most popular club is obviously that place. I grabbed my bag and headed towards the gym, as if I were following Rachel there. Everyone's already warmed up and practicing with such intensity. No wonder our school's fencing club is famous nationwide. You there! Are you here to take a quick stab at fencing? We have a quick survey first, then I'll teach you the basics over there. Yes, I'm ready. First, why do you want to learn fencing? Well, I want to make some friends. I want to make friends. Why do you think fencing is the sport for you? It's about honor, skills, and a fair fight. It's about honor, skills, and a fair fight for everyone. I see. So that's what you think, eh? I can take it from here. Oh, I can take it from here. Rachel appeared out of nowhere. Rachel, came to take a look at the fencing club? Well, what do you think? It is really something, isn't it? The entire gym was filled with members of the fencing club. Bursts of shouts and effort. The swinging and thrust of sword echoed throughout the place. Everyone's sword were so accurate, they could probably pierce through dust flying in the air. It's awesome, but I doubt I can ever be this good. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my invitation to you. That's how I sound. I hope you liked it. I'm sorry, but, you know, it looks cool, but I doubt I could ever be that good. Let me just read it again. It's awesome, but I doubt I could ever be this good.
It'll probably take you 1,000 years to get on my level.
Despite saying that, she told me to get changed. Once I got back, she showed me the basic grip and form. Before I knew it, we were facing each other as if we were about to partake in a match.
Listen up. You're just a newbie who doesn't know a parry from a riposte. I think a riposte. But I'm gonna show you what the fencing club is made of. Watch and learn. Hiya! Ha! Did you just see that? Wow, the finesse and speed. No wonder Rachel was the star of the fencing club. Your turn, Hyper. Try and hit me.
Here I go. I swiped forward with everything I had, but Rachel was just too quick. She blocked with a simple swish of her sword and immediately countered straight for my belly. Ugh!
So, ready to admit that it'll take you 1,000 years just to get on my level?
Yeah, there's no way I'll catch up to you. There's no way I'll catch up to you. Once we finished with the basics, Rachel took a lap around the gym, giving pointers to the other students before finding a secluded corner to do practice on her own. I kept practicing the basics with some of the other newcomers. Time flew by without notice until someone blew a whistle and told everyone that we were done for the day. Everyone bustled about and to leave to get changed, but Rachel just kept on practicing. At that moment, her sweaty yet determined face glowed. There's no other way to describe it. That turned out to be better than expected. I still got time to explore, so where to now? I guess I'll go ahead and, I'll go around and have a look first. Yeah, I'll go around and have a look first. I decided to take a stroll around the school to see what sorts of clubs might suit me, but... it seems that no one in varsity basketball team can block my shots. Oh, a rose. Such a worthy flower in my meridians. Is it for me, you say? Oh, thank you.
President Madeline, we're holding an open poetry session in our book club. Will you join us?
A poetry reading? Marvelous. I'll make sure to be there.
Really? Really? Well, thank you so much.
I swear, his hair is so bright that the color is almost burned into my retinas. I rub my eyes to get a hold of my bearings. I'm not hallucinating, am I? I swear, this seems like Marcus is a part of every club imaginable. My genius and expertise are unparalleled. It'd be a shame to waste such brilliance on a single club.
You heard that?
Well, what about your student council duties? Like, do you even have time for student council duties? Of course I do. But behind Marcus, I could suddenly make out the vice president shaking her head. I'll have you know that I am the utmost dutiful to my role as a student and the council's president. Speaking of students, tell me, Hyper, which club are you in? Oh, I haven't joined one yet, but I'm still looking. Splendid. You're the type whose heart, your heart yearns for the perfect match. Perhaps the vice president can help you find the perfect club that you seek. Do come and visit the student council office sometime. The vice president welcomes such impromptu visits. And just like that, he left. In fact, the vice president gave me a silent nod and followed suit. I suddenly realized I was surrounded by Marcus's fan club. They remained silent, but their eyes practically streamed, "Don't you dare join our club or Marcus will never come visit." Okay. Wow. It's already this late. Maybe I can squeeze in time to visit one more place. Which I'm probably, honestly, I prefer some solitude. School clubs, come to think of it, I really didn't want to join any. Making new friends always ends up in sadness anyway. I prefer being alone. I kept walking through the empty halls until I found myself walking toward the back of the school, towards the dumpsters. Wait, why did I? Come to think of it, this place really is quiet, tranquil almost, but it's only quiet because, well, this part of the school belongs to him, the one who flunks every year, the son of some shady, scary corporation boss, the student whose name instills fear into the hearts of all students, Derek DeChaco. You again. Derek was sitting on the stairs, a crunched lollipop in his hand. From his expression, it seemed like he didn't want to be disturbed. Might as well stay for a bit. The school club are on a hunt for new members to reel in. None of them seem to be worth joining. Is that curiosity's gaze? Was this something I said? I'm more used to the nonchalant, uncaring gazes from the other students, but there's something childlike about those eyes. I don't like making friends, getting close to someone. That special something, it turns out to be a lie then, I just end up getting hurt is all. Derek crunched at his lollipop and let out a long sigh. His response, though, was different this time. Soft and almost like a whisper upon the breeze. I know how you feel. Huh? Pardon? Some school clubs. I used to be in a fencing club. My father was good with the sword too, and, well, he used to be proud of me. I always won the sparring matches against the senior classes. Yeah, they didn't like losing to the unfriendliest freshmen. I became the fencing club's main target, a stain on their reputation. They surrounded me. I was outnumbered. I didn't stand a chance. Oh. Someone from the judo club asked me to join, but the same thing happened again. But, so you just stood there? You didn't fight back? Back then? No. I used to think the club members I thought they were like family. I was naive. Foolish. Those bullies. How dare they? I noticed my fists were clenched, shaking with anger, but Derek just let out a soft chuckle and smiled. Was that a laugh? Did you just laugh? You just laughed. Just then, I recognized the voices of the bullies getting closer and closer. Derek's faint smile vanished as he waved his hand as if he were chasing away a fly. It's time for you to leave. I'm busy. Okay, Derek. Be seeing you. Don't, get hurt or anything. Just as he walked past me, I swear I noticed a silent and subtle nod. Everyone I met in the club seemed so different from their usual selves in the classroom. It made me realize that I had learned something new. That people really shine when they're doing what they love. Sometimes it even makes you see that person in a new light. I wonder if I have such a side to me as well. What is it that I'm passionate about? Before I could come up with an answer, I fell asleep with a content smile on my face. Alright, day 3, comment time. Let's go ahead and read for some. Ian also left a comment saying, "Me got no Stardust, need cocoa." Me no got Stardust, need cocoa? Wait, so you need both Stardust and Coco? Well, I hope that you get both of them. Stardust may be a little bit harder, but still. And Mona left 2 comments, one saying, common question. He is me, calm and sweet with people, and evil with my classmate, and friend, but still sweet with my classmate? I swear that confused me so much I got the hiccups. And your other comment says, am happy yesterday, girl compliment my hair. She said my hair looked like wave like the sea, and before my Arabic friend slapped me because she thinks my crush is ugly and I need to find a beautiful guy like girl. Do I look like I want a beautiful man? No. I want someone with nice personality, not like man. How care just about himself like my crush. Slay more than you like. I can new expose her about my old crush, but am a nice person. Well, if your friend's acting like that to you, then obviously she doesn't feel like a friend, especially if she's trying to force you into a relationship that you don't want. Obviously, if you want to get into a relationship, even I would know that it has to be a bond that you and the other person can formally love each other in, and you can relate to a lot of things, and you enjoy each other's time together. Love isn't just like oh, let's be together forever. Love is just like, love has to be, let's enjoy each other forever. That's different. Trust me. But anyway, let's move on to day 3, because there's quite a bit of more progress that we need to make.
Do you have everything with you? Don't forget to bring the other bag that you prepared for last night. It's on the dining table.
Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. I'm off to school. Phew, thank goodness. Can't believe I almost forgot to bring all those baking ingredients I'd prepared. If I'd forgotten, I had nothing to do all day. And why do I need baking ingredients today? That's because today is Kingdom High's famous lovey-dovey sweet cutie dessert day. This event was invented by none other than the passionate student council president Madeline, and is a day where all students bake something or make chocolate. The event expresses President Madeline Cookie's old-fashioned beliefs that you should always be able to express your feelings with sweets. This year I feel different about dessert day because, well, honestly, I want to make sweets with my friends. I need to find the anonymous sender of the chocolate. So, what's Rachel baking? I had a plan. Find out who gave me the letter and chocolates. Let's get the facts straight. Someone secretly took the effort to give me these. It's most likely to be someone from my class. Which means, if I could just find and taste the chocolates that everyone made, I should be able to find out who made mine. I'm a genius! Time for some investigating. Just then I heard Rachel's voice. She was next to a classmate who was busily mixing some batter.
Baking just isn't my thing. All this mixing and still there's no sign of foam. Why do we have to sit here and bake something for school? Can't we just buy something better and tastier from elsewhere? Totally. Baking class is so boring.
Learning how to bake isn't too bad. After all, it's the thought that counts.
Psh, no one asked you.
The way she snapped back at me did catch me by surprise. Just as I turned back, I realized that maybe Rachel didn't want anyone to know she wasn't that good at baking. Even that good at something. Maybe I could stay a help. Have you tried whisking it up and down, not left and right? The teacher said that whisking it is incorporating air, not batter.
Huh. I'd like to see you try and save this mess.
Why do you think I'm here? Hand it over and watch. It was clear that she didn't believe me, but she slid her mixing bowl towards me. I started whisking, making sure to raise and rise that whisk in uniform rhythm to order it to make it as foamy as possible.
Hey, were you some sort of baking master at this time?
I couldn't help but snort and laugh. Looks like we finally found something that you're not good at. I knew there had to be anything that I'm better at than you. It looked like she was going to say thank you with a slight smirk, but maybe she was too proud to admit it. I just kept on whisking. That was an eventful baking class. The sun was close to setting, and by the time that we were finished, I got my bag and headed out to leave. Until...
Wait!
Huh? Rachel? What's up?
You left something... You left something. Follow me.
I left something? Did I miss something? Oh, what... Is that a bag of candy?
Here.
I had never seen Rachel blush, but there she was, slightly blushing as she held up a piece of cake stored in a plastic bag.
Take it. It's yours.
Mine? You're giving this to me?
Yeah, this is the first time I've baked something for anyone, so you should feel honored.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Rachel. It looks so yummy.
What are you talking about? It looks awful. I asked others for a taste test, but they all ran away. Don't let this get to your head. Just because I gave you this cake doesn't mean that we're friends or something special like that. I would have just bought a better cake or... Anyway, this thing is a failure. Try it. Just get rid of it or whatever.
It took a lot of effort to not burst out in laughter. Yep, completely understood. I'll take that failure off of your hands. No worries. After all, I like strawberries. She immediately began to blush even more as I took the cake from her hands. Out of the blue, she kicked me in the shin. I didn't stand a chance to dodge it.
Ah! What gives? Failure or not, you're the last person I want to give this to, so be thankful you're really good at baking, fencing, new blockhead.
With that final outburst, she strutted down the hallway. I opened the bag and dipped my finger into the frosting for a taste. Not bad. It can't be. Did she just... Okay, now that we're in nighttime, we're basically halfway through this entire event, I'm pretty sure. No, wait, it would have been nighttime day 2 or nighttime day... No, I guess at the start of day 3. I don't know. But as far as I know, I'm looking at the video, we're like 30 minutes in, and I need to read a comment question of the day for you all. So, here's an interesting comment question of the day. Would you... Okay, it's gonna be hard, but what cookie would you want to teach you how to fight? I know it does seem interesting. It kind of makes sense, you know, with raspberry. I was going to try and do something along the lines of fencing, but considering how there's a lot of cookie warriors out there, you know, depending on, it doesn't even need to be like, you know, hand-to-hand combat or even combat with swords. It can be like, you know, how to use like weapons, you know, in a smart way, how to like strategize, or even just like how to use other weapons that aren't like, you know, swords, like shields or bows and arrows, or even just magic in general. What cookie would you want to teach you how to fight? Because I feel like there's a good amount of options right there. Like, personally, top choice for me would probably be Dark Cacao, because I feel like, you know, all the experience, and, you know, Dark Cacao and Dark Choco, just because of all the combat experience that the two of them have. But I know, you know, because I'm pretty sure the Dark Cacao Kingdom is very fit for, like, combat. You know, not only just those two, but Caramel Arrow and Crunchy Chip. But also, that's not downplaying any of the other cookies, too. I'd be interested to see how you all would feel about this in the comment section below, because, yeah, by the way, if you hear a loud car outside, it's like 4 in the morning, so there's probably going to be vehicles passing by at some point. At 4 in the morning? Oh no. But anyway, I didn't find out who gave me the letter and the chocolates, but looking back, it was still quite a memorable day. Rachel. Her face appeared in my mind, the way she was blushing, the way she asserted herself. Something stirred in my heart and I couldn't help smiling. Day 4. The rainy day. Well, the rain from this morning will continue throughout the day. Oh wait, the rain from this morning will continue throughout the day in the central region. We're expecting a dark gray day due to the heavy cover of clouds. Maybe it was because of the gloomy weather, but it seemed damper. It seemed like a damper had been put on the lovey-dovey atmosphere in the school. Just like the weather, love cannot always be all sunshine. True love will always bloom even in cloudy weather, don't you think? What's with the weather? Super gloomy. Days like this call for ghost stories. Let's all gather class for some scary stories. Is everyone ready? Let's tell the scary stories one by one. Should I start? Alright, here's the story about the mirrorless ballet studio. Alright, let me think. Oh yeah, there was one thing that there was one thing about the ballet studio. I forgot where I heard from though. So, you know the ballet studio in school? So, there was a student who would always practice alone into the night. Always alone. Not a soul around keeping an eye on the mirror while practicing. And the morning after, it turned out that it wasn't a mirror at all. It was a window. Pfft, who confuses a window for a mirror? What a pathetic story. It's not a story, it really happened. My friend's brother, sister, friend's cousin goes to the school too, and swears it's true. Pfft,
Let's go and check out the ballet studio for ourselves then.
Here goes the ballet studio. Let's go inside.
You go first.
No, you go first. Fine, I'll go first. No one's here, right? My knees were trembling as I tiptoed into the studio. The first thing I noticed was that there really were no mirrors. Instead, on one side, the entire length of the wall had a window opposite to the gym. Just then, a shadow brushed past my shoulder with a gust of air.
It's a ghost! Run!
Those cowards. They had already made it down to the opposite end of the hallway. Me? I just stood there. The shadow didn't scare me at all because I had figured out the truth. Across the window, I saw Rachel inside the gym. She was practicing her fencing all on her own. Hey Rachel, sorry to disturb you. Practicing late as usual?
Oh, hi newbie. What are you doing here?
Well, I told her how I was in the ballet studio and that Rachel's practicing might have been the reason for a ghost story.
So I'm the scary ghost at the ballet studio? That's ridiculous,
Probably because no one else stays this late for school.
They won't turn on the lights in the gym at night, so I practice in the lights coming from the ballet studio. I like practicing alone. I can practice in peace, away from prying eyes and all.
Oh? I always thought that you enjoyed attention.
The attention doesn't bother me. I know that some classmates look up to me and all.
There was a tone of seriousness in her voice I didn't recognize. Rachel seems almost like a different person. Is it because it's late?
But they don't know the reason I need to practice. They don't know that I need to practice. That I'm still weak. They'd be disappointed.
What do you mean?
I'm here on a scholarship. I've been on a scholarship ever since middle school.
Wow, so you're a real child prodigy? That's awesome.
I have to keep this up. There's no other way. When I won the fencing nationals, my mom, she was so happy. I can't forget the face she made when I was offered a scholarship. And that's why I can't lose, ever. School, homework, tests, fencing. I can't lose. I won't lose.
She gazed down at the floor. A shadow concealed portions of her face, but I could tell that the tears were welling up in her scarlet eyes. I quietly approached her and put a hand on her shoulder.
What gives, newbie? Get those gross hands away from me.
Don't be so sad and lose confidence, Rachel. And no one is or ever will be disappointed in you.
How do you know that? As if you'd know anything. Psh.
I do know. I'm rooting for you, okay? And after all, I'm your biggest fan. I remember how she looked during Bacon Clash. She may have been pouting, but she was pouring her heart into the batter. She had the same face while practicing her fencing skills. No. All of us think that you're the best at giving everything you do. Even some people will fall and get back up, and others try until they succeed, and we all know that you're the best at that. If you don't believe me, try losing your next match. Everyone will be cheering for you, and they'll be cheering you on whatever the result is.
You blockhead!
Rachel burst out laughing and punched away my arm, and I laughed too. It felt like we became friends just there. We stayed there in the gym, chatting away about everything and nothing deep into the night. I can't believe that story was about a student I know so well. I really feel like I've stumbled upon something big here. Everyone is bound to ask about the secret of the story, the secret of the story when I come to school tomorrow. What do? I need to come up with another story as a cover-up. I can't tell anyone about what happened today. After all, it's a secret between us and should be kept that way. As I swore I would keep this a secret, I slowly drifted off to sleep. Alright, we're on day 5. The very last day. So, I did skip comments on day 3 because I was reading comment question of the day. So quickly, let me get through the rest of these comments because there's not many left. There's 3 comments from Shiny Luxios. One saying, my Twitter account is cursed. I started posting fan art of things. Hey, give credit. That's basically what I'm trying to. Shiny Luxio also left another comment saying, Hyper, you should play Super Mario Maker 2. Basically 2 series. Series A, you play the game story mode. Series B, you play people's level submissions and world submissions. For example, you can play 5 levels per person in an episode or play 1 world of a Super Mario World. I could. I think I have the game, and if my capture card works well, I think I could. It might be an interesting video. And your last comment comes, Shiny Luxio again, saying, no, because I got Stardust in Capsaicin's banner. Guess I'm even closer to a 2-star. At least you're getting a high level 2-star at least. And also there's another comment from, there's a comment from Nuna Gamer saying, I haven't even gotten him yet. Well, I hope that you do get Fleming Stardust cookies soon, because sheesh. It is a hard rarity, but from what I heard, people have gotten Stardust in the Capsaicin banner, so there's that. But the last comment comes from a boatload of comments from Molo77, so let's go ahead and just steamroll through them real quick. First, Choo Choo. Congratulations on being first on the video. You get claps for that. To be honest, I don't like these cookie quotes and story vids as much as the regular Cookie Run Kingdom videos because Hyper doesn't read comments. I apologize, but I'm trying to focus on the cookie. Be appreciative that I'm reading the comments now, okay? Mola said, sun. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Witness the Wrath of the Stars. Yep, that's a popular quote. A calm, cool, collected cookie until he shows you the Wrath of the Stars. Yep, that's a quote. And chocolate and nuts should always go together. The chocolate crunch just feels so yum. Yeah, that is true. Chocolate and nuts do go well together, especially on ice cream. But now, we can finish this off. Trying to make sure that my teeth are in good position. What does that mean? I don't know. But now we can finish this off on day 5. Huh. Why do I feel so strange? I'm so drowsy and yet I can't keep my eyes open. Could it be because of what happened yesterday? Or perhaps it's because I was up all night, turning and tossing while the thought of yesterday. Maybe I may be excused to go to the nurse's office? I came to the nurse's office, but the 2 beds were already full. From the left bed, I could hear the sound of someone tossing and turning, and the right bed seemed to have bloodstains on it. I'll just go back to class. I'll head out, Oh. Oh! Ow! Ow!
Oh, you blockhead!
Rachel burst into the nurse's office just as I was making my way out. The nurse looked up at the disturbance we'd caused.
Quiet, please. There are 6 students here too, you know.
Sorry. Yeah, let's get out of here. The embarrassment was too much for me to handle. I grabbed Rachel's hand and dragged her out of the nurse's office as soon as I could. I saw her blush out of the corner of my eye.
It was just a bit of noise.
Nope, that was a full volume shout. What were you thinking?
It's nothing. I heard that you were sick, that's all.
Huh? I couldn't help but stare at her disbelief. She gazed into my eyes and kicked me in the shin.
You're not sick. You're just faking it, aren't you? Who do you think you are making me worry like that? Ow! Ow, okay, I'm sorry.
I was feeling a bit under the weather, but now I feel fine. Maybe it's because I'm here with you right now. Rachel's face turned into a bright shade of pink. She even managed to crack a smile. We walked around the school, chatting away the entire time. Ever since I received those chocolates from the unknown sender, my school life has changed. I made a lot of new friends and learned more about those friends. And I also met someone who gave me butterflies. Maybe this is just a fleeting feeling, but I don't think I want to let this season of Blossoms go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna confess my feelings today. Let's Let's find Rachel. I closed my eyes and I imagined being surrounded by cherry blossom trees. Within the midst of the trees, Rachel's shy smile slowly took shape in my mind. My friend, my idol, Rachel Raspberry. I couldn't think of anyone else but Rachel. Even the beautiful cherry blossoms of Kingdom High fade away in the background when I see her. I was able to find Rachel right away. Since she was always at the center of the attention, just when I found her, our eyes met.
Hey, Hyper, I've got some big news to tell you.
I prepared all sorts of things to say, but before I could even open my mouth, Rachel continued. Huh? What?
Someone so cool, so amazing in the fencing club wants to go on a date with me. I'm finally dating someone. What's with that face? Oh, you're jealous.
Yeah, so jealous. Congratulations. The world fell apart before my eyes. I felt despair hang heavily on my entire body and couldn't help but drop my head. I wanted to say I was happy for her, but I felt nothing but dismay and sadness. Congratulations.
Look at me, blockhead. You don't mean that. You don't mean all that, do you? Why are you lying?
What do you mean? I'm happy for you. I really am.
But you like me.
Some mysterious force shook all signs of despair out of my body. I looked up, expecting her to mock me, but Rachel wore a beaming smile and her eyes burned with determination.
Huh? Are you actually crying? Was the news of me dating really that much of a shock? I was kidding.
Rachel's smile grew wider as she softly pulled me into a hug.
You're such a blockhead, you know that. A blockhead who's a newbie at everything. What would you do without me? That's why I made up my mind. You're mine from now on. I'll always take care of you and protect you.
Huh? What? Huh?
You accept me for who I am, whether I'm weak or strong, a winner or a loser. And whenever I'm with you, I feel invincible. Like I can do anything with all my heart. So it's you and me from now on, blockhead. Sorry, I meant... Let's be together, Hyper.
I nodded as if my head was the world's fastest yo-yo. As we embraced once more, we looked up at the cherry blossoms dance around us, as if nature itself was blessing our days to come. Happy ending. Now, there are other bad endings. If you even see the last time that I played this, I did get a bad ending called What Were You Expecting? And I guess I got... there's apparently another bad ending, but I'm not going to focus a whole video on getting a bad ending. Right now, I'm just, happy that I got a good ending. So, with that, you get two things. You get a memory, which this was her giving the strawberry cake that she, I guess, didn't want to give to us, which we'll take that for 100 prism shards right there. And, is there a description of this? Oh, no, it just replays it. Oh, that's sweet. Maybe we can make that the thumbnail. And then we get the happy ending one for Rachel, which is Just the Way You Are, which is 300 crystals. So, of course, maybe off camera I'll try and get the bad endings, but I think it's better to try and show off all the happy endings and the best ways to get them. But now, we actually got a good ending. Wait, there's another gift? Oh, available for gifts? Boom. Give gift. Oh, so you can, available gift 10 out of 10? Do I even have one of those? Does it tell me? Select a present. Does it depend? Gift 1. Gift 3 heart. Oh, and I could also give... How much would the 3 hearts give? You thought this would make me happy? I thought it would. Let's dwindle down to like... So now it's based on 30. Okay, their affection is right there. I have a lot of these available. Oh, I have so many of these available. Oh my flip, I have so many of these available. Let me just get up to the cookie cutter. Okay, I can't get any... Oh, that's the twist. Because you can only give so many for a day. Okay, maybe I can do that. Okay, can it only be done for one cookie? I don't know. If it can, then that's kind of bad. But with that being said, that's it for this video, because now I showed you how to get a good old date with Rachel. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friends if you enjoy my Cookie Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merch if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description if you want to check it out. It's called the Hypenese Hub. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, I have merch available. Nope, that's not the wrong one. Sorry, I just had to burp. I'm sorry. I have another link down in the description that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cookie Run U2 set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.